Hey, are you interested in niches for KDP and some advertising tips? Well, then this is the show for you. Welcome. I'm Ashley with Publish with Ashley, and please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you all here and seeing all the videos and ideas I have. I'm here live most Wednesdays at noon Eastern Time, and here's a live one. So I also do recorded shows as well. Okay, so this one is live. I wanted to show you niche ideas that I have. So I was looking through Etsy. I like to look through Etsy for ideas on printables. A few reasons. One, you want to look for ideas, right? Inspiration. You're not trying to copy or do anything like that. This is all inspiration. So I look through Etsy because it gives me ideas of things that aren't necessarily on Amazon yet or are on in maybe a different way, but it gives you new and creative ideas. And also, if you create your product correctly, you can, with minimal interference or minimal changing, you can actually put the product on Etsy as well. Okay, so I was looking through Etsy, and I got this animal. See, it's running. So it's these little like paper animals. Create these paper animals. So what I was looking at, let me go over here. I was looking at, here's that one in particular, paper animals, giraffe and lion. And so these are actually really cute if you go through and see what they are and make them. But it just gave me an idea. So I started to think, okay, what is paper animals on Amazon? So I actually went on Amazon, and this is the book that is selling the best. There's not actually that many, which can be really good because it means that there's not much competition out there. This is pretty much your only competition for paper animals. Now, it is paper animals in action. They actually have geared these that you can stick them on paper or clothespins and they move, which is really cool. And if you can think of how to do that, this book sells well, and it sells really at high price, $22. Now, it is color, but you could do this in standard color paper at 96 pages and have $22, $23. That's a pretty big profit margin. So that's something to think about. If you're going to spend some time on it, you can actually sell this for much higher price, which also gives you a lot more advertising dollars, right? Because you have a lot more margin. Let's see, at $23, I think the profit, like I'm thinking about 96 books, probably about probably about $10 profit is my guess. That's my guess. You'd have to run the numbers, but that's probably about right for that. It might be a little $9 or something like that, but you could look. Okay, so that got me thinking about what other things can you do? Paper dolls, right? Because you could do paper animals with clothes, right? What about a paper doll animal style? So that kind of got me. You could do paper dolls too, which actually do sell well, and it's not hugely overstated. Do that. Things you could do. You could actually create paper dolls. Like here's some of these are in color. This one right here, it sells pretty well, 100,000, 118,000 in BSR, and it's not colored. So this is a black and white book that they sell for $5.95, which I would probably sell it for $6.99. So you can make about $2 in profits, especially if you're advertising it. But it's actually black and white. So the kids would color in the dresses and outfits and things in the doll. But that got me going through and looking at these. See, these ones are like color, and they probably are using public domain stuff for these dolls and for the outfits. So that's something you can look into, looking for actual material to create stuff. But this one's at $15, 76,000 BSR, and it's it sells well, and you could do that. It's probably in color at $15, so that would maybe be like $4 or $5 profit, which is still good. But you can hear one sells well at 90,000. There's one here that I saw at 50,000. but I don't know if I can find it again. Sometimes it refreshes while I'm not looking. It was down here somewhere, but there's different paper dolls. But I was thinking you can actually do paper animals. And so here's one. Here's raining cats and dogs, and they have little animals and they put things on them. But you can make it a lot simpler. I was looking at on Creative Fabrica these little animals, and see, you could make these in black and white, and then make, you know, little with shapes. You can make shorts and little t-shirts, or you can get graphics where like you have the scarf for this owl and some little shoes or something. You know, you can do simple things that are very simple to create using products that are out there. This little giraffe you could do something for. This lion and the zebra, they would be, you could use the same patterns, right, and do different things. Could you, I'm sorry, I don't understand about something live. So ask your question again, because I just don't understand what it is. Is it cutting out? I'm sorry, my internet, sorry. Let's see. Okay. So the idea is, and I am going to talk about ads. So I'll get there. I was just giving you some of my niche ideas. So this was just looking at paper crafts. That's another thing you can look at, paper crafts, and actually use that as a keyword. But remember some of these paper craft kits, because what I was thinking is you can advertise against some of these kits. There was one down here. Oh, here it is. Let me go back. And I'll talk about this specifically, but I wanted to show you this product. So here's paper craft animals. And let's say, so this is normally $40. It's on sale for $29 right now. So let's say someone wants to get some sort of paper craft present for a kid, but they don't want to spend $40 on something. Your book, if you advertise against this, your book against this particular product, and it sells really well, it's $3,000 in the toys. If you actually advertise against this, someone might be like, well, I don't want to spend $40 in a gift, but I would happily spend $12.99 or $14 on a paper craft type book. So you could actually be the solution to someone's problem. Like they want to do something like this, but they don't want to spend much. And that's the niche that you would fit into. Okay, so I got some more ideas off Etsy. Sorry, I'm going to give you a few more ideas. This one was really fun. What about a menu and build a pizza or build a hamburger or build a something? So it's pretend and play. It's that kind of niche for toddlers, preschoolers, kindergartners, you know, the real young who like to pretend and play. So you could do this in color and create little menus and some sort of pretend and play pizza or a kitchen set or a picnic set or hamburgers. You could do so many fun things with this. And then, so pretend and play for 3 for $5. And these are all products that you can advertise against. A lot of these are a lot more expensive items. So yet again, you can offer someone who wants to get something like that for their kids, or for, like, I'm about to buy a birthday present for someone's birthday party my daughter's going to. I don't want to spend $35, but I would be willing to spend $12.99 to get something, right? So you can still fill the niche that someone's interested in without, you know, without costing them that much. So those are ideas. Okay, so here's where I'm actually going to get into advertising and give you some ideas on advertising. So I'm in one of my advertising accounts and I don't have any books picked or anything, so there's nothing interesting really to see other than what I want to show you. So one of the ways you can do this is go into product targeting, right? You put your item in there, and this is a sponsored ad. And so you pick product targeting, and then you can go down, you hit categories. You can actually put in individual products. So if you wanted, you could put in the individual products and put in the ASINs. Publisher Rocket's great for getting a whole list of ASINs so that you don't have to manually get them. I really like that part about Publisher Rocket. But let's say you want to do a category. So we were doing that pretend food, right? That would be something maybe you want to advertise against with that pizza and the menus and stuff. So you hit categories, you hit search, and then you look down here and it gives you all these categories. So if we go down to toys and games, kids dress up and pretend play, there's actually kitchen foods, again down, toy dishes, toy tea sets, play food, toy kitchen sets, toy cooking kits, cookware. So you could advertise against all these types of products really easily. It's almost like an automatic ad in the sense that all I got to do is add all these different things, and it will put my advertisement on those types of products, which is what you're trying to do. You're trying to offer an alternative to someone who doesn't want to spend $36, $40 on something. They want a lower price point item. And then one more thing that I think a lot of people don't know, but it's really powerful, is if you go into keyword targeting and sorry, it's thinking. You actually enter a list of things. So you're going to manually, these are manual ads. So your keyword targeting, it's a manual ad, not an automatic ad. When you type something in, let's put play food. Okay. If you let it, sorry, it's thinking. Oh, there we go. It was too much on my system to do live, but it'll give you ideas. And so you can scroll down here and add all the keywords in this list. You may want to pull stuff out if those keywords don't make any sense with your product, but you can just keep doing this. Type in different words and concepts and ideas, and then add all those keywords. I usually will add them all and then curate. I'll add everything. And then I'll say, would play food. Maybe not, maybe, because yes, we're trying to offer something that someone might want instead of a wood play, right? Maybe paper is cheaper, so that's something they may want. So that's sort of thing. Though I might not put play food Melissa and Doug. That's a brand, and you can use this. That's fine as far as you can use it for an ad, but usually when people are typing Melissa and Doug, they want a specific thing, but you can try it. It's not going to hurt. So you can put that in. All right. So those are some ideas on niches and then how to advertise them. The nice thing about finding a niche that like these paper animals and things like that really isn't on there on Amazon. There's, like I said, there is a book and it's selling well. But the nice thing about finding kind of a niche like this is it's unsaturated. But the problem with that is it's kind of also untapped. So people aren't necessarily looking for it. So you have to be creative in your advertising. So I like to do this. I like to find niches that aren't saturated, that a lot of people aren't in yet, that maybe take a little bit more time, but that I can sell at a higher price point because I can advertise them creatively. So it's one of my strategies that works well for me. And so I thought I would share that with you. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry that the recording, it isn't working live. Hopefully the recording will work. I will get off my live so you guys can watch the recording. And that's all I have for today. It's probably because I have so many tabs and so many things open that it's not wanting to do a really good live. And I'm sorry about that. If not, I'll re-tape this. So you guys let me know if the recording works in the comments. And thanks so much. All right, I'll see you next time.